Hello people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing fine today, and for any new subscriber, welcome, and for any loyal subscriber, welcome back. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. It's free, it's really a lot of fun. I do fashion advice twice a week and I love it. I do have Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and everything is going to be linked in the description box below as well as on the screen somewhere here. So don't hesitate to subscribe, don't hesitate to go check out my Instagram. It's a lot of fun. And yeah, if you watched my previous videos, I will be launching my website really soon, which is gonna be in December 1st, so at the end of the week. I'm pretty excited about it, to be honest. I'm getting closer to it. I don't think it's gonna be fully ready, but December 1st you'll be able to actually see some good stuff in it, and it's gonna be mostly a blog and then some services. Here in Montreal for now, it's gonna be a one-on-one type of meetup where either I'm gonna go to that person's and work with her through like her wardrobe and see what she can keep, what she can get rid of, and I'm gonna take care of that. I'm gonna offer a subscription, which is gonna be an online lookbook where it's gonna be special Christmas because it's like Christmas. We are gonna be able to see some styles, outfits, idea for any Christmas party or anything like that, anything trendy, any good stuff. And for the first month, which is gonna be December, it's gonna be free, so you'll be able to have access to it with no problem at all. And after December, from January, I'm gonna like offer a subscription monthly, which is gonna be around like $5. It's really not expensive. You're gonna love it, believe me, you're gonna love it. I think you can now actually subscribe to my newsletters, so you'll be able to be notified whenever there's something that's gonna like come up. It was all about showing you my basics for winter, what I usually wear most of the time, what I'll be wearing from now on because of the new thing that I recently bought, to actually give you an idea of what is it as a basic for me. Here in Canada, I wouldn't say that I would be able to wear like really light coats during the winter. You can wear it when it's like not as cold, but most of the time it's deadly cold. So you need to have a really thick coat, and then after that have a lighter coat, but a thick one, a really thick one is more than necessary here. I'm gonna go through each of like my bottoms, my tops, and my outerwears, which is the coats. I'm gonna start with like the bottoms, and let's go. The first bottom that you've seen like last week, I think, if I remember, was this really nice full suede pant from Vero Moda. It's definitely something that is basic for winter because it's black, but you can dress it up, you can dress it down. You saw my outfit, and I think there's so many ways to actually wear it, then so many ways to actually like style it. So I think it's a really good basic for me for winter. It was like 40% off for Black Friday, and I believe it's still 40% off for the whole weekend till Monday. So check it out, it's really it's worth it. I love it so much. The other basic that I have is my leather pants that you saw so many times already. Like a leather, bought it at Vero Moda as well. It was a couple of months ago, so I believe they still have it because I saw it in stores like the other day, so I believe they still have it. Basically, definitely something that I wore so many times already, that I'll be wearing so many times because it's a bit thick. If you want to like have really basic colors, play with the texture here. So that's why I think this one is really the best when it comes to weight. Other basic that I have is my literally nice pants from Club Monaco. Bought it a couple of months ago, actually at the end of summer, and they had a sale as well. It was like 60% off. A really white pants like that, it's so nice in winter because everything is so dark, everything is so gray, so you need to have that kind of like pop color, and white in winter is just perfect. White in general is perfect because it's so classy, but I think it's in winter it's even more like a good idea to actually have white stuff like that. It's good for the mood too, just saying. Other basic bottom is my really nice skirt. You've seen it so many times as well, but I believe this is my like type of like bottom when it comes to skirts, because I think it fits me just the way it should be. Again, texture here is the key because it's black as the pants that you saw before, but because of the texture, because of the later part of it, it's definitely something that's gonna like stand out. You can dress it up and you can dress it down. Most of my clothing for winter is really about being able to actually have as many styles as I want with the same item. So yeah. Last bottom for winter, it's this really nice knit skirt from Zara. Bought it a couple of weeks ago. I don't believe they still have it in store. It's a really basic type of style that you can find again pretty much everywhere. Love the gold details. I love it so much. I already did a lookbook on it, so I think I don't even need to say too much to it. A lot of ways to actually wear it, and I did style it with my black turtleneck, and I think it was a really basic, again, type of outfit, but you can add so many things, so many touches to it the way you want. Now, when it comes to like tops, I do have quite a few, and I think they're so simple that you can find it again pretty much everywhere. And with the sales going on, definitely the good moment to actually invest in some really good basics for winter. My first one is my classic black turtleneck. It was logical to have something like that for winter, but I think it's so necessary to actually set basic in winter for everything. In Canada it's so cold, and I'm not trying to actually hide under my clothes even if it's like that cold. I'm trying to actually style everything that I have. You have to be careful when you choose it, and you have to find something that is gonna fit you. It sounds really not complicated, but it sounds really not necessary to say it, but I've tried a couple of black turtlenecks and I would never buy them because I just didn't like the fit on me. One, I've had it for years. I mean years, because I think it's soft to my skin, comfortable, really nice quality, and I don't even remember where I bought it actually. It's definitely, oh, dynamite. It's definitely a really good piece that you don't need to have like too many of them. I think one is just perfect. You just have to be careful about choosing a really good quality for it. The second top that I have is this really other turtleneck gray one with really good nice details on the shoulder. It's so classy and it's so chic at the same time. With details like that, I think it's even better. I bought it at, I've had it for years as well. I bought it at I bought it a couple of years ago. The top that I think it's a really good basic for me, it's this really nice sweater, which is really white on the camera. On the back you have a really nice like bow. I think it's really nice because at the same time it's super light, but you can like layer it. You just have to layer it. The color is just amazing, especially on me. Another basic that I really love is this one. I bought at Zara a couple of weeks ago, I believe. I really love like the pearls on it, of course. Love it. I really love the thickness of it. It's like super nice, super thick too. And again, it's something that you can layer. So it's really a nice piece that could be interesting. Police. Okay. when you have the outer layer, the first layer, this could be either the first layer or the second layer, but to just have to like know how to layer it, then I think it's a really good basic to actually do it, because the colors are not necessarily like particular. It's like creamy black, gold. I mean, it's really a basic. Another turtleneck that I have, well, mostly like high neck, that I would say it's a basic for me for this year. It's this really nice turtleneck from Zara. I've seen it on in some of my lookbooks, and of course I love the fishnet part of it. It looks so cool. I think it looks so edgy. I think you can actually style it, like you have so many ways to style it. Sky's the limit. Love it, and it's so trendy too. If you don't want to have something too fishnet looking, I would say it like that, because it's really trendy. You have a good way to actually layer it or style it in a way that it's like really subtle, because of the color and because of the shape and because of the style of it. So you have this really nice pair of like knit dress that I bought a couple of years ago too on YesStyle. I think I talked to you about this site. It's like Asian, mostly like Korean and Japanese brands. Really nice quality, by the way. This dress, I don't think you need to put anything underneath it because it's so thick. Long, well, it's long on me because I'm short. Nice pair of like basic dress when it comes to winter, because of the color and because of the simpleness of it. And even if it's not trendy, I'm gonna love it still, so it's okay. Let's get to the coat department. The first one is this really nice one from Zara. Full sweat, dusty pink. You've seen it so many times in my lookbooks now that I don't even need to say more to that. It's a basic, and it's what I call a chic basic. Out with your friends, or when you go to somewhere like really like dressy, I would say, I think and believe it's the perfect coat to actually use to do so. So yeah. Zara extra small, but I don't think they still have it in stores, but you have so many similar coats to it that it's not gonna be a problem to actually find something similar to it. Another good one that I actually really love is this one. I bought it on YesStyle as well, and it was a couple of years again. I really love the shape of it. I really love the really nice weight like shape here. And of course the inside as well, so trendy, so cool. It's a really light one, so like I said, you're not wearing it when it's like minus 40, although I would do it. I would wear it when it's like minus 15 or 10 or something like that. Yeah, probably. Yeah. My last coat is my winter coat, and when I say it's my winter coat, it's my Canadian winter coat. This is what I talk about when I said that you really need a really thick coat in winter here in Canada, because it's not a joke. I would say that I've been waiting for actually 9 years before getting a winter coat, a proper winter coat for Canada. I really don't like the style of it. I think it's so thick, it doesn't have any shape to it. It's not stylish. It's just not something that I've really liked. So I was just looking for really proper, really good one that I would actually wear and really love it on me. I found it last year, don't remember why I bought it, but I don't think you guys will need it as much as I do. But I was just gonna show you what I usually wear for winter. What I love about it, and which is really like essential for winter here, is like the hood. You really need a really thick hood like that, because when snowstorm, you need to be covered. Completely covered. Completely covered. But I really love the shape of it. I really love the belt here, because it's actually like, again, cinch the waist, which is like better for me. It's my head. It's really thick, really heavy. I think this is the end for me here. I just have really loved it. I really had fun. I think it was just a really simple video. I hope it helped you to actually get to know what would be really good basics for winter, and that it actually inspired you. So again, I will see you at the end of the week with another video. Bye.